Hi, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Pearson, your elementary ELL teacher. Today, our lesson is going to focus on the vocabulary pictures and words for second grade journeys, lesson 8. And our anchor text is Superstorms by Seymour Simon. So let's go over our learning target. Repeat after me. I can use pictures and context clues to help me understand important words from the text, superstorms. All right, for this lesson, you will need a pencil and a piece of paper or a journal page. If you don't have a pencil and a piece of paper, push pause and get it. And what you're going to do is, once you have your material, push play. So you're going to take your piece of paper, divide the paper into 3 equal parts or thirds, 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to write numbers 1 to 8. Because you're going to write each of the vocabulary words for each number. And then then you're going to write a synonym. And a synonym is a word that means the same. For example, combine means the same as mix. They are synonyms. If you don't catch the synonym or short definition, you can just write the word a second time. And then in the third column, you're going to draw a quick picture or sketch to help you remember each word. Here's our first group of pictures. What do you notice or see? I notice or I see. So make sure you say your sentence out loud. What do you notice? I notice. So in the first picture, I notice an exclamation mark and a triangle, which is kind of saying, watch out. In the second picture, I notice a person is looking. And then I notice in the third is a skull and crossbones, which means danger. So how are all these pictures the same or similar? They all show number 1, beware. So write number 1, beware, B-E-W-A-R-E, beware, beware. What does beware mean? Be careful, be aware of what is around you. So a synonym could be aware, A-W-A-R-E, aware, you are aware or you are careful. Beware of dangerous weather when a storm siren sounds its warning. Think about it. What is something you need to beware of in the woods and why? So, if you need more time, push pause. Make sure you write beware. And in the second column, you can write the synonym aware or careful. And then you can draw a quick sketch in the third column or do that at the end of the lesson. All right, next group of pictures. What do you notice or see? I notice or I see. Well, in the first picture, I notice a tree fell on a house and it caused a lot of damage. In the second picture, I notice a tornado is hurting a house and causing damage. In the third picture, I notice someone is smashing a car and causing a lot of damage to the car. So how are these pictures the same? They all show damage. So write damage, D-A-M-A-G-E, damage. What is damage? Harm or destroy. So a synonym could be destroy. Hail and strong winds can do a lot of harm. They can damage crops. Damage. Think about it. What can rain damage or harm or destroy? So make sure you've written damage, and a synonym could be destroy or harm If you need to, push pause and finish writing, and then push play when you're ready to join us. Next group of pictures, what do you notice or see? I notice or I see. Well, in the first picture, I notice a tree bending. And in the second picture, I notice an arrow curving. And in the third picture, I notice a boy bending over and touching the ground. So how are these pictures the same or similar? They all show bend. So write bend for number 3, B-E-N-D, bend. Bend. To cause something to curve, bend. So a synonym could be curve, C-U-R-V-E, curve, or bend. Here's our sentence. High winds have caused the trunks of these trees to bend or curve. Think about it. How many times can you bend over and touch your toes? All right, next group of pictures. What do you notice or see? I notice or I see. Well, in the first picture, I notice a camera flash. In the second picture, I notice lightning. In the third picture, I notice flashing lights on a bus. So how are these pictures the same or similar? They all show flash. So write flash for number 4, F-L-A-S-H, flash. F-L-A-S-H, flash. What is flash? A quick burst of light or sudden light. So a synonym or a word that means the same could be burst, B-U-R-S-T, burst. The flash of lightning bolts lit up the dark night sky. Think about it. Did you ever see a flash in the sky during a thunderstorm? What did you do? So again, write flash. A synonym is burst. You can push pause if you need more time to finish writing and drawing your quick sketch, or you can draw your sketch at the end of our lesson. All right, next group of pictures. What do you notice or see? I notice or I see. Well, in the first picture, I notice a girl is pounding her fists on the table. In the second picture, I notice a wave that's about ready to crash. And in the third picture, I notice a hammer that's hitting something. So how are all these pictures the same? They all show pounding. The root word is pound. To pound means to hit. P-O-U-N-D-I-N-G, pounding. Make sure you write pounding for number 5. Crashing or hitting. Crashing or hitting. So a synonym could be hitting. The root word is hit, and then you double the T, H-I-T-T-I-N-G, hitting. So number 5 is pounding. A synonym is hitting. Pounding waves hit the beach hard in a storm. Pounding waves hit the beach hard in a storm. Think about it. What might a pounding rain sound like as it hits a window? Next group of pictures. What do you notice or see? I notice or I see. Well, in the first picture, I notice a stop sign. In the middle picture or second picture, I notice a woman is trying to stop water from coming through the door. And in the third picture, there's someone holding up their hand saying stop or wait. So how are these pictures all the same or similar? They all show prevent, which is another word for stop. Prevent or keep from happening. So write prevent for number 6, P-R-E-V-E-N-T, prevent, P-R-E-V-E-N-T, prevent, stop from happening. So the woman is trying to stop the water from coming through the door. She is trying to prevent the water from coming in. So if you are telling someone to stop, you're trying to keep them and stop them. So a synonym could be stop, S-T-O-P, stop. Heavy snow may prevent or stop cars and trucks from traveling. Heavy snow may prevent or stop cars and trucks from traveling. Think about it. Why should people try to prevent accidents? Number 7, what do you notice or see? I notice or I see. Well, in the first picture, I notice a boy is trying to reach up, maybe to his mom or dad or grandma or grandpa. And in the second picture, I know someone's trying to reach or get a box. In the third picture, it looks like a girl's trying to reach or get the cookies on the top shelf. So how are these pictures the same or similar? They all? Well, they all show reach. So for number 7, write reach, R-E-A-C-H, reach. Reach means to get as far as or to get up to. Reach. Synonym could be to get or stretch. So you could stretch up, stretch your arms out, stretch your arms to get the cookie jar, or get. In a flood, water can reach or go as high as rooftops. Think about it. How long do you think it would take to reach the North Pole? To get to the North Pole, to reach? All right, here's our last group of pictures. What do you notice or see? I notice or I see. Well, in the first picture, I noticed 2 bears that look like they're twins. They're the same size or the same height. In the middle picture, I see an equal sign. And in the last picture or third picture, I notice a scale and the ball weighs the same as 2 cats. So they weigh the same. So how are these pictures the same or similar? They all? Well, they all show equal height, equal weight, equal. So write equal for number 8, E-Q-U-A-L, equal. What is equal? The same as. So the bears are the same height. The 2 cats and the ball are the same weight or the same as. They weigh the same. A synonym could be same, S-A-M-E, same. So the height of the snow is equal or the same to as 3 feet. So the height of the snow is equal to 3 feet, or the height of the snow is the same as 3 feet. Think about it. Name 2 things that are equal in size. All right, let's review and check your work. Number 1, beware, B-E-W-A-R-E. Beware means be careful. Be aware of what is around you. Number 2, damage, harm or destroy, damage. Number 3, bend, to cause something to curve, bend. Number 4, flash, a quick burst of light, a sudden light. If you need to, push pause, make sure you have words 1 through 4. And then when you're done, push play to join the lesson. Number 5, pounding, crashing or hitting, pounding. Number 6, prevent, stop from happening, prevent. Number 7, reach, to get as far as, to get up to or stretch, reach. Number 8, equal, to the same as, equal. And again, if you need to fix any of these words, 5, 6, 7, or 8, push pause, make your corrections, and then push play to join us. It is now the end of the lesson. My challenge to you is to make sure you have all 8 words, and for each word you have a synonym or short definition. If you didn't catch that, write the word a second time, and then in the third column, draw a quick sketch. That's your challenge. Thank you, boys and girls, for doing the vocabulary pictures and words with me. Have a great day.